Let me put it out in the beginning itself that poor things demand a lot from its viewers. If you decide to watch this movie, you have to engage with it, you have to immerse in it. And the tone is set right from the first frame, where we see a woman wearing blue gown jumping off the bridge. The moment she is down, everything changes. The screen turns black and white, just like its character. Black and white lives, learning and experimenting, where a woman is also an experiment. A tall grown up woman, but with an infant's brain and mind. An infant that was hers, but couldn't live, for its life was taken to save and reanimate its mother's life. Bella Baxter, portrayed convincingly by Emma Stone. She takes baby steps, blabbers like an infant, curious about the world, wanting to explore. She seeks love and affection from her God, again essayed beautifully by none other than William Dafoe. He portrays a role of a damaged surgeon who's inquisitive about science, who wants to learn more and continues to experiment with bodies, and is a brilliant surgeon. He himself was an experiment for his father. His face, his body, his fingers tell a story of his past, when his father was satiating his desire to learn more about humans via his own child. And he states all this very factually without any emotions. And he's also aware that his feelings, his fatherly feelings for Bella, are also nurturing within him. When Bella starts to grow, she devises her own ways to engage with the world, as her God has decided to restrict her world by locking it away. She decides to elope with a man named Duncan, played by Mark Ruffalo. Again, brilliant acting. He brings out the shades of a frustrated lover who wants to control mistress. He essays the role of a man who has bedded many women but never ever offered love to them. But to Bella, he is ready to offer marriage. He follows her like crazy as she grows and develops and learns about the world more and more. And on the adventure that they take together to Lisbon, Bella starts on a journey of self discovery, exploring various shades, not only sexuality, but other aspects about her life, about her brain, about her being, philosophy, history, ways of the world, not only the polites of the society, but poverty, hunger, subjugation, domination, in her own innocent ways. Everything so far in the story is like a dark poetry unraveling itself on your screen. But then Paris comes and Duncan leaves. And there, to survive, Bella Baxter starts to be a prostitute. And then what ensues is very unsettling, uncomfortable as a viewer. I mean, as a viewer, you get that she is basically trying to carve out her own path. She's defying the norms, mores set out by society. She's living in her own world and she's doing what she wants to do. At the same time, repeated scenes from the brothel seem very, very unsettling. And the film at that point seemed to lose its central point. Meanwhile, her god, William Dafoe, gets sick and he is about to die. So, Bella Baxter has to return. With her return, who she was in her previous avatar also gets resolved. And then, movie reaches an end, making you utterly confused, leaving you just like Mark Ruffalo, a frustrated viewer trying to make sense of what you just watched. The credits are beautifully done. It's like watching painting after painting as the film comes to an end. The movie starts off with brilliant idea, bright idea, how control and domination functions to keep our people together. At the same time, how demeaning it can be for one's life. Why discovering one's joys, one's sorrows is important. At the same time, overdoing any particular thing or any particular feeling or emotion can be so very damaging. It's streaming on Disney Plus Hotstar. Please set aside a particular time, a dedicated time, then only you watch it, because it's not only watching this movie, it's also indulging in it.